I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather. Everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money.
It just didn't happen. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
Stephen A. Smith has made a stunning claim, suggesting that Floyd Mayweather could be on the verge of bankruptcy after allegedly being linked to a $42 million fraud scheme. Even though Mayweather reportedly earned more than $700 million from only 2 fights, he now appears to be facing serious financial difficulties. While his reputation as one of boxing's all-time greats remains intact, growing money problems may finally be catching up with him.
Okay. Other fighters accountable, like Floyd, for example. I mean, Floyd doesn't even know his opponent's name, so are you holding him accountable to that? Floyd should still be fighting people that, you know, he at least people that know that his opponent's name and stuff. Are you saying the same thing?
Hold on. A couple things. Number one, last time I checked, Floyd retired. These are exhibitions that he have. I don't even count these. Floyd will tell you that himself. When Floyd, you know, I didn't count Conor McGregor as a boxing match. That was a damn exhibition. I ain't paying no attention to that with Floyd. No way on earth. Not at all. That's number one. Number two, here's where you have to give Floyd his respect. He's a pioneer from the standpoint of his willingness to buy himself out of the contract with Top Rank, free himself up, and not be a prisoner to the promoter. So albeit in a different kind of fashion that Jake is doing it to some degree, Floyd's a pioneer in that regard. And the kind of thing that Jake is taking to another level, Floyd initiated. Julia, that is true.
I understand he initiated, but do you think it tarnishes his name to now be taking these bullshit I can't even say it. No, you don't think it does at all?
No. Here's the reason why. He's retired, number one. Number two, he had already proved himself as a world champion, made a whole boatload of money. He got $700 million in 2 fights, for crying out loud. He did all of that stuff. Then he retired, and he's announced that essentially these are exhibitions. He's just having fun with it because he's getting old. He's 45 years old now, and he did what he came to do. That's entirely different than a 25-year-old on the come up, knocking people out, okay? I mean, that's an entirely different ballgame, dude. It's not.
Stephen A. Smith has personally seen the extravagant lifestyle Floyd Mayweather enjoys, from his massive mansion and collection of luxury cars to his private jet. He is very familiar with Floyd's financial achievements, having witnessed the rewards of years of hard work and dedication. That close look at Mayweather's wealth gives Smith valuable insight into the financial empire the boxing legend has created, providing a unique perspective on his business mindset and approach to managing money.
What's your definition to it?
Well, private jet, end zone, Bugatti. Let's walk over here. I'll show you a couple toys. They call this the $1 million garage.
I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Well, we are on ESPN. This is sports cars. This is sports network. This car costs $3.2 million. This Bugatti right here costs $1.6 million. You ain't seen these toys.
I haven't seen these?
No.
What? Floyd, this is 7 cars, man. Silver, platinum, Miami, black LA, white Vegas.
Yeah, in New York, I got my drivers.
And you got your drivers in New York?
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me
yes.
are in excess of $15 to $20 million.
Let me see what's the number. We go 3-1.
And you don't drive them.
That's close to 15 million. You're right.
Recent reports have cast serious doubt on Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s claims that he invested in a $42 million Manhattan apartment portfolio. Just over a month after Mayweather announced what he described as his biggest business deal, saying he had acquired 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan, Business Insider reported that there is no evidence the transaction ever took place. Floyd also shared a video on Instagram claiming he owns 6 apartment buildings outright, insisting the properties belonged solely to him with no partners involved. However, Business Insider disputed those statements, reporting that ownership records have not changed and that the buildings are not owned by Mayweather. As a result, Many people have been left wondering why he would make such a bold claim about his financial ventures if it were not true.
All right. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties. And it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Here is what Floyd Mayweather had said at the time on a video that he posted on his Instagram.
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same.
All right. Well, now we're trying to figure out what happened, right, with Business Insider. So according to another update, he did ink a $402 million deal for a Black Spruce portfolio. When he said that it was all his and no one invested, he meant no one was funding his part of the investment but him. And so I think this is something where maybe he owns a piece of this or shares in it, but it hasn't changed hands because the majority owner is still the same owner that it was before. I'm trying to understand what happened with this, but I know there's a story that's circulating, so just putting it out there. Whew, it's a tough one. I'm trying to understand as a real estate person myself what exactly he is communicating when he's saying that he owns this, because they're trying to make it seem like he doesn't, but what it seems like is that he owns shares.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is widely regarded as the highest-paid boxer in history, a distinction earned through his extraordinary talent inside the ring and his unmatched ability to market himself. He officially retired from professional boxing in 2017, leaving behind an unforgettable legacy filled with dominant performances and record-setting earnings. After stepping away from the sport, Mayweather continued to showcase his immense wealth by purchasing lavish mansions in Los Angeles along with other luxury assets. Despite his enormous financial success, reports later suggested that he encountered serious money-related issues. One of the biggest concerns was his reported $22.2 million tax debt to the IRS, which was believed to be a major factor behind his decision to return for a series of lucrative exhibition bouts.
Mayweather up until recently didn't have any money, so Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back.
Mayweather's return to the ring was reportedly driven by more than just a passion for boxing. It was also fueled by financial pressure. As his debts continued to grow alongside his lavish spending habits, he agreed to an exhibition fight against YouTuber Logan Paul. Following the event, however, Logan Paul made a surprising allegation. He claimed that Mayweather had failed to pay him the agreed-upon $3 million purse for the exhibition. Logan later expressed his frustration on social media, accusing Floyd of not honoring the financial terms of their agreement.
Floyd or something?
Yeah.
Did he pay you to lose?
Nah,
What happened?
he didn't pay me. I wish you'd pay me.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
You got it on you by any chance?
I have it in Nigerian money. I'll give you 10 million in Nigerian money. That's about $1,100. So is that your only loss, was Floyd?
No, I didn't lose. It was an exhibition, so there's no loser.
There's no loser in the exhibition?
No.
So you both are winners? It's like a tie. That's
I
not a
don't
good
know.
feeling. It's like tongue kissing your sister or something. Not a great.
The questions surrounding Mayweather's financial situation also drew attention from fellow fighters. Boxing icon Oscar De La Hoya, who has frequently criticized Mayweather over the years, didn't miss the chance to take a public jab at him. In a comment that mixed humor with criticism, De La Hoya mocked Mayweather's ongoing participation in exhibition bouts and suggested that it was finally time for him to step away from the spotlight.
Fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro.
Adding even more fuel to the controversy, Logan Paul jokingly suggested that Floyd Mayweather could be bankrupt, raising further questions about the truth behind Mayweather's financial image. Paul dismissed the perception of Mayweather as an untouchable financial giant, humorously implying that nobody really knows where all of his money has gone.
Mayweather is bankrupt. At least that's what Logan Paul thinks. Logan hopped on the Walkway to Fight Club show, and when he was asked about being paid, he was nothing short of honest.
It's unfortunate because, you know, same Floyd Money Mayweather. Surely I was going to get my check fairly quickly, right? And that didn't happen, so I'm sure it'll come eventually, right? I realized, okay, I'm being strung along. This is a classic, hey buddy, you're the new guy in this industry. We're going to puppeteer you however we want. Hop on for the ride and shut up. Instead of shutting up, I make fun of him on social media and let everyone know that he doesn't have any money. I kind of joke and I'm facetious and I point the finger at Floyd. Well, I don't know if it's his fault. Maybe a little bit, but something tells me Floyd doesn't control where the money goes. Or maybe he does. I don't know, and I don't really care. I just want my money.
When Floyd Mayweather was asked about Logan Paul's allegations that he had not been paid during an appearance on the Pivot podcast, he largely brushed the issue aside. Mayweather told the interviewer that he had no problem with YouTube personalities and insisted that the payment had only been delayed, explaining that large sums of money sometimes take time to be processed. His response came across as an attempt to minimize the controversy, portraying it as a simple payment delay rather than addressing the accusations of failing to honor the agreed financial terms.
You owe him some bread. How you feel about someone making those type of accusations?
That comes with the territory.
Right.
And you got to realize, when you used to getting, you know, to them, that's real money. And I like YouTube because I don't mind getting a YouTube check.
Shit,
okay.
we getting a YouTube check.
Right.
This is gonna be a big YouTube check.
Yeah, so, you know, the money is not coming fast enough. That's why when they say money on the back end, as far as pay-per-view, it take a while, you know? And he shouldn't trip. If he feel like he done great numbers and we done record-breaking numbers, then I understand. Nothing comes right away. Just like I'm still collecting checks from fights 7 to 8 years ago. I'm still collecting checks. Why? Because I made smart moves and I'm my own boss. So they hate when the tables turn.
Right.
You know, look how many years they've been owing us money. But we don't ever trip. So now when the tables turn, they say, oh, you owe us something. Be happy with the biggest payday you ever got.
In a conversation with sports commentator Stephen A. Smith, Floyd Mayweather was asked whether he valued his legacy more than his fortune. Mayweather, whose money persona has become one of the most recognizable brands in boxing, admitted that he had earned over $800 million throughout his career, but emphasized that building and protecting his wealth had always been a top priority. Former fighter Chael Sonnen also shared his opinion on Mayweather's financial situation. Never one to hold back, Sonnen suggested that Mayweather's decision to return to the ring after retirement could indicate that he had already spent a large portion of his fortune. He noted that Mayweather once made an incredible $60 million in a single night, arguing that such earnings should have been more than enough to guarantee lifelong financial security.
For a flight. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete over Cristiano Ronaldo.
You think it's...
I know it is.
So if you had to guess, what do you think's the most Floyd ever made in a fight?
Oh, I think that Floyd's, he's probably made about 60 million before in one night. But no, there's 100 million, 130 million. They just didn't happen. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
Do you think he blew through all of his money?
I'm claiming for you, he in his whole career has made about 100 million. People think he made 130 in a night. I'm sharing with you, he didn't. No boxer's ever.
Joe Rogan, the well-known UFC commentator and podcast host, has also spoken about Floyd Mayweather's habit of showing off his immense wealth. Rogan pointed out that Mayweather is one of the rare athletes who has never hesitated to put his lavish lifestyle on full display. Whether it's his luxurious mansions, high-end sports cars, or expensive watch collection, Mayweather has consistently embraced the public attention surrounding his extraordinary fortune.
Been able to do like that is Floyd Mayweather. He's the only guy who's been able to just be balling out of control, flashing money, $1 million watches, a fleet of super expensive cars, still everybody up.
He does.
He's the only guy. The thing about Floyd is he never lost his discipline.
I don't think he was doing drugs or drinking. You know, he kept his.
Floyd would famously run home from the nightclub. So he would go out in Vegas. He'd be partying. It looked like he's partying. He's drinking water, and then he would have his driver drive, and with his pants on, jeans on, he would jog home. I mean, the dude was always training. Never got out of shape.
Dude, the jog home in jeans isn't the torture. The torture is sitting around a bunch of drunk people drinking water in a club. I jog home all night.
As speculation about Floyd Mayweather's finances continued to grow, another serious allegation surfaced from boxer Gervonta Davis. Davis claimed that Mayweather had been effectively stranded in Dubai because of unpaid debts tied to expensive jewelry and other luxury purchases. According to Davis, Mayweather was unable to leave until those outstanding balances had been resolved. The accusation only intensified the ongoing rumors, leading many to question whether Mayweather's financial situation was far more troubling than he had publicly admitted.
Picture of Mayweather in Dubai that's going viral. Here's the backstory. According to Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather is being held hostage in Dubai over unpaid debts. Boxing agent Rick Glazer confirmed Davis's comments by saying Floyd is desperately trying to work things out with Dubai's court system. And that's why my comment, blink twice if you're stuck there, on this post is getting a lot of attention. Mayweather still hasn't addressed this.
When Leonard Ellerbe, the CEO of Mayweather Promotions, was asked about Gervonta Davis's allegations that Floyd Mayweather had been held in Dubai over unpaid debts, he declined to address the claims. Rather than confirming or denying the story, Ellerbe dismissed the question entirely and chose not to provide any explanation or clarification about the situation.
Tank is the best fighter in the entire world. And another terrific opportunity on June the 15th to go out there and show you guys why he's the top dog.
Just out of curiosity, bro, you said that Floyd was kidnapped by the Abu Dhabi folks. Any comment on that?
And again, like I was just saying, again, Tank's that guy. And for all the guys out there in the weight class and around the weight class, he's coming to get each and every.
Adding even more confusion to the situation, Mayweather claimed that he had been traveling the world on a 2-month tour. However, Gervonta Davis challenged that version of events, alleging that Mayweather had actually been stranded in Dubai because of ongoing financial problems rather than traveling by choice.
Tank Davis and blasted Floyd Mayweather and told the world that Floyd over there hanging like a piece of rotisserie by them oil men with that long money, got them held hostage till he get that money back. And y'all know Floyd be lying too. Floyd trying. I've been out of town. I've been traveling the world for 2 months, but you look at Floyd, he ain't got no haircut or nothing. And he sent him there, and then Bill Caney said, "Oh, what account you on? Why we ain't on the Floyd Mayweather account?" He said, "Oh, this is a guy account that I'm cool with, or that I know this his account. Why you can't get on your own account, Floyd?" Not hating on Floyd. Floyd didn't touch a lot of money, more than I probably ever see in my life, y'all. But at the end of the day, y'all got to look at it like this. Ain't no 40-some-year-old guy who done made $500 million finna be out there doing exhibition fights. All right, then y'all don't know about it. He sold a Bugatti, and Bugatti don't want to deal with him before because he sold a Bugatti that he had and got more off of it. Floyd going through it, but y'all don't want to believe it. And I wish nothing bad on him, but the truth is the truth. Floyd got to pay them folks their money. Them oil folks over there do not play.
As speculation about Mayweather's financial problems continued to grow, some supporters came to his defense by claiming that he had donated large sums of money to assist the homeless in Los Angeles. However, while those claims were circulating, Mayweather posted on Instagram from Dubai, prompting further questions about their credibility. His social media activity appeared to conflict with the narrative surrounding those alleged charitable contributions, leading many to question whether the reports of his generosity were accurate.